This case,
The Devil Made Me Do It case. It was an infamous, internationally renowned case.
Yeah.
A trial of Cheyenne Johnson.
Yeah.
Which was, I believe, the first time in the history of the court of law in the United States that that the council tried to claim
that demonic possession was used as an alibi, as a reason for committing what ultimately became manslaughter.
Yeah, I think Conjuring 1 and Conjuring 2 were very insular movies. They were strategically haunted house movies, and we were kept within the confines of these houses. And what we could explore is corners of the houses, and the investigation was sort of kept to that space. And we bust out in Conjuring 3 and step outside the walls of the Glatzel's house. Yeah, these lovebirds met at 16 years of age. And as I understand it, as Lorraine has relayed to me, that it was love at first sight.
You can't even look at me.
Very much like it was like at first sight with us, wasn't it? And so, you know, it's really sweet to be able to glimpse that. And there are flashbacks in the film that take you back to that, you know, that very first moment where Cupid just like got out his arrow and bing!
Ow.
Got this guy.
Ow.
And we get to see it through these young actors who are so delicious and so charming and really enchanting and who were really into each other.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
They had beautiful chemistry.
Yeah.
And you see that very famous story that Lorraine has told over and over again about, you know, the great love of her life. I was hoping it would. I love doing it. I love working with this dude. I love, and it's even a greater family. You know, it's the crew as well that's been a part of this journey, and it's a family, and it's nice coming back and checking in with each other every 2 years, because we're all very, very connected, and it's a circus on set. Because as dark as what the story we're telling, it's really an affectionate group of people, and there's so much good fun that we have.
We knew when we read this script that this was. Not only just because it was more of a detective thriller more than necessarily a typical haunted house movie, that it was going to be a different feel for a Conjuring movie, although still obviously terrifying. That being said, this was a, how do you explain it? It was just the script was just blown out. It was just huge. We read it, we both called each other like, it's huge. It's just.
I mean, just by nature of taking them out of a haunted house and placing them into the real world.
The scenery and the mountains
with
outside.
Characters in the world.
Yeah.
You're dealing with the police. You're in the forest. You're in a hospital, and you are.
Yeah, a lot more locations, so it's going to look different. It's a much different feel in that regard, which is obviously super exciting. Within the first few minutes, I think you'll know you're in for a much different ride than you've been on in other Conjuring films. Yes, it will be scary. It wouldn't be a Conjuring film without being a very terrifying movie. But again, I think the fact that we're in a different location, the fact that it's a big movie. It is a big, expansive movie
with the added action and adventure and.
Yeah. And a much different feel. So hopefully, as our audiences grow, we grow with them.
And the thing is, I don't think you have to see the first and the second to be dropped into this world.
Yeah, no.
If you're discovering it for the first time, you will not have needed that prior knowledge.
It's like an episode of Law and Order.